Imagine descending into a world so cold, so dark, and so hostile that even time itself seems to freeze. What lies beneath the surface of the coldest oceans on Earth? Could there be life thriving in these sub-zero abysses where sunlight dies and the pressure could crush a submarine like a soda can? You've heard of the icy Arctic and the treacherous Southern Ocean, but what if I told you those are just the tip of the iceberg literally? In this video, we're diving into the frigid unknown, a chilling tour through the coldest ocean regions ever explored by mankind, where machines fail and myths may just be real. At the very top of our planet lies the Arctic Ocean, the smallest, shallowest, and coldest of all the world's oceans. With temperatures regularly dropping below -2 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Fahrenheit, how can any life survive here? Surprisingly, the Arctic is not a dead zone. Beneath its frozen crust lives a delicate and mysterious ecosystem. Microscopic plankton feed on nutrients brought up by powerful undercurrents. Larger creatures like narwhals, Greenland sharks, and ice fish roam through the sub-zero labyrinth like ghosts in the dark. And yet most of the Arctic remains unexplored. Its deepest point, the Makarov Basin, lies buried under kilometers of thick, ever-shifting ice, making it nearly impossible to access even for modern technology. Head south as far south as humanly possible, and you'll reach the Southern Ocean, circling the frozen fortress of Antarctica. This is the coldest ocean on Earth, with temperatures plunging to -2.2 degrees Celsius. Here the water is denser, saltier, and capable of sinking into the abyss to fuel global ocean currents. And yet, even here, life endures. Deep-sea amphipods, sea spiders the size of dinner plates, and massive jellyfish call these waters home. But humans? We barely survive on the surface. Only recently have scientists drilled beneath the Ross ice shelf to uncover what's beneath, and what they found shocked the world. Living creatures swimming in total darkness, cut off from the surface for thousands of years. Could entire ecosystems exist below Antarctica that we've never seen? Now let's go deeper, far beyond what sunlight can reach into the Hadal Zone, a realm colder and darker than most of us can imagine. These trenches can plunge over 11,000 meters deep, and while they exist in oceans across the globe, the polar regions are home to some of the least explored Hadal zones. One such region is the South Sandwich Trench, lying southeast of the South Sandwich Islands in the Southern Ocean. In 2019, explorers used robotic submersibles to capture stunning footage of this trench. What they saw defied logic: bizarre snailfish with translucent bodies swimming alongside massive crustaceans that resembled alien insects. Here, the water temperature was near freezing, the pressure over 1,000 times atmospheric pressure. Yet life persists. Why and how? What if I told you there are oceans hidden not under sky, but under miles of ice? Beneath Antarctica lie over 400 subglacial lakes, sealed off from the outside world for millions of years. One of the most mysterious is Lake Vostok, buried beneath 4 kilometers of ice. Despite being at a place where temperatures can plummet to -89 degrees Celsius above, the lake water remains liquid due to immense pressure and geothermal heat. When scientists drilled into it, they feared contaminating an alien ecosystem. The samples they retrieved hinted at something incredible: microbial life forms, unlike anything seen before. Could these lakes host entire biospheres? Could they be Earth's closest comparison to alien oceans on Europa or Enceladus? Here's something even more chilling. The coldest ocean regions don't just sit still, they move. Deep below the surface flows the thermohaline circulation, also known as the Great Ocean Conveyor Belt. It's driven by cold, dense, salty water that sinks near the poles and travels across entire oceans, touching every continent's seabed. This abyssal current is responsible for regulating Earth's climate, transporting heat, oxygen, and nutrients around the globe. But what happens if these cold currents stop or change? Scientists warn that the melting Arctic could disrupt this entire system, possibly triggering climate collapse. In these frozen veins of the ocean, the fate of our planet may lie. So what have we learned? That the coldest parts of our ocean are more alive than dead, more mysterious than myth, and more important than we ever imagined. They contain ancient life, unknown ecosystems, and planetary mechanisms that influence everything from weather to wildlife. And yet they are still largely unexplored. Why? Because they challenge our limits. They remind us how little we truly know about our own world and how easily nature humbles us. The ocean's coldest corners are not just frontiers of science, they are portals to the unknown, waiting for the brave and the curious to unlock their secrets. The question is, are you ready to go deeper?